Amy said she wasn't going to maybe be here today.
She said she wasn't.
Yeah, and she said it. Anyway.
It's okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. Alrighty, good morning everybody. How's everybody's day going?
Good.
We liking the weather right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we ready for
Super hot.
a nice weekend?
Yeah.
Alrighty, well I'm Miss Haley, and today we're going to talk about self-esteem and how when we work through challenges as a team that we can help not only boost our own self-esteem, but boost each other's self-esteem. So right now, I need you all to get out a blank piece of paper and a pencil, please. It's okay, it totally happens. Alrighty, once you guys have your paper and your pencil ready to roll, I want to see hands folded on the table so that I know everybody's ready to roll. If you need to sharpen your pencil, go ahead. There we go. I like how some people are problem solving by just finding a new pencil. Alrighty, hands folded when we're ready. Show me you're ready, y'all. Very good. Okay. What I want on the top of your paper is 3 words that best describe who you are. Okay, I have some examples up here for you of different ways you could describe yourself. Are you funny, kind, compassionate, loving? Are you a good listener, motivated, outgoing? Are you shy, quiet? Do you like sports or are you artistic? Okay, 3 words that best describe you. It doesn't have to be on the board. You can pick whatever you want. Just 3 words that best describe who you are. You could say short. You could say tall. You could say that you like baseball. You could say that you like soccer. Anything. You could say that you like to tell jokes. Great. So when we're done, I'm going to see hands folded on our desks, pencils down. There's a little loop on that. Words that best describe who you are.
See, my 3 words match.
Thank you to those of you with your hands folded when you're ready, and we're rolling to go to the next one. Beautiful. No, you're good. Alrighty, 10 more seconds to wrap it up. 3 words that best describe who you are. Alrighty, we're gonna move right along. What do you guys think self-esteem is? Better raise a hand who can tell me what it looks like to have self-esteem.
Believe in yourself.
Believing in yourself. Yeah, remind me your name. Miles.
Confidence in yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. Anybody else? Anything else to add?
Trust in yourself.
Trust. Wow, you guys are great. Anything else anybody wants to add? No? Alrighty. Confidence is one's own abilities or self-respect. Okay, what does that mean to you guys? How can you guys show that you have good self-esteem?
Believe in what's right.
By doing what's right. Okay, what else?
Try again. By trying again.
Yeah, trying again. If you fail, just get right back up, right? Alrighty. I know that Miss Darby's done some values corners with you, right? We've played 4 corners before. Yeah. So you guys know how it works? This top corner is going to be which corner of the room? Everybody point. Yeah, that corner. So the top right-hand corner is going to be this corner. This corner is going to be over by Miss Darby, and that corner is going to be over by the last cupboard, okay? So how important is your own self-esteem? Is it very important? Important? Are you unsure about what your self-esteem is and how important it is to you? Or it's not very important in that back corner? Go ahead. Wow, okay. So does anybody want to share why they believe that your self-esteem is very important? Yep.
Because if you didn't have esteem, you just
Yeah, absolutely. Just give up on everything. Do you want to add something, Chase?
If you didn't have self-esteem, you wouldn't even try. Like, to be like, you know what? I'm gonna fail this. I'm not even gonna try.
Absolutely.
It's not possible.
Olin, do you want to add anything to that? No, you're good? Alrighty, I got another one for you, okay? How important is your friend's self-esteem? We're going to have the same corners. Very important, important, not very important, or we're unsure of how important our friend's self-esteem is. Wow, look at you guys. Does anybody want to share why they believe that their friend's self-esteem is important? Yeah, go ahead, Max.
Same reason.
Same reason.
Yeah, just for your friend.
Yeah, you just want them to be successful, right?
Yep.
Anybody else want to add anything? No? Awesome. We're going to do one more. And that's what influences your self-esteem the most? Family, friends, yourself, extracurriculars. This can be sport, art, music, any kind of games, or it can also go as other. If you have something else you want to claim as what influences your self-esteem most. So we got family, friends, extracurriculars, and yourself.
It's up to you. It's not
Totally
up
up
to
to
what
you.
Miss Darby's doing. It's not
Myself.
what Mrs. Chase is doing. It is up to you.
Alrighty, boys, you guys picked yourself. This is the yourself corner. Okay, what? Why did you guys pick the yourself? Nice.
Because only you can choose if you want to be like that or not.
Absolutely. Did you want to add something? No? Alrighty, you guys are in the friends corner. Why do you guys feel like your friends influence you the most? Miss Darby.
I feel like I listen to what my friends say a lot about me, and I feel like my friends notice patterns about me. If I am feeling like sad today, they notice it first, and I'm not aware of my self-esteem sometimes. And so I feel like my friends help me realize how I'm actually feeling, either good or bad. And I feel like my friends have a really big influence on how I feel in that day, because I'm always by my friends. I'm always hanging out with friends.
Absolutely. Anybody else pull in?
What do you think? Why are you at friends for?
Are you there because brother's there? What do you think?
Alright, so what do you think?
Yeah, your friends can hold you accountable for your self-esteem. Alrighty, if everybody could silently walk back to their desk. Alrighty. So, I think we all know that there's some days that our self-esteem is a little bit, yeah, it's low. We're not feeling the best. We're feeling a little sad. So we're going to go over characteristics of what high self-esteem looks like. So someone with high self-esteem is going to respect others. They're going to respect Miss Darby. They're going to respect Miss Burek and respect Miss Ing, right? And who?
You.
And yes, thank you. Absolutely. I appreciate that. We're going to respect mom and dad. We're going to respect grandma and grandpa, okay? Well, let's see what's next. Someone who has high self-esteem is going to try new things, just like you guys were talking about earlier when you were saying that if you don't have high self-esteem, you're just going to fail and you're not going to care, right? Someone who has high self-esteem is going to constantly want to be growing and expanding. Okay, they feel valuable wherever they go. What does it mean to feel valuable?
Important.
Important, right? How can I feel valuable in this space? What can happen to make me feel valuable here?
You're the only one in the world that is.
That
no
is
one
me.
else is like you.
Yeah, absolutely. That's 100% correct. Okay. Someone who has high self-esteem speaks up for themselves and speaks up for others, right? If someone who has low self-esteem sees that someone's being bullied, maybe they're not going to say anything because they don't feel like they can interject. But someone who has high self-esteem, they see that, they're going to interject. They're going to protect that friend, right? They're going to accept responsibility. So say that Miss Haley knocked this chair over and Miss Darby goes, Haley, can you pick up that chair for me? I saw that you knocked it over. And I said, I didn't do that. That wasn't me. Is that showing high self-esteem or low self-esteem?
Low.
If I say, you know what, Miss Darby? I did. I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to put it right back. That's just high self-esteem, absolutely. Alrighty. And last, you're going to understand when things go wrong, right? We understand that life happens. Things happen, right? Things get in the way. We have to alter plans, change plans. But we roll with the punches because, you know, it's all good. We're gonna be okay in the end. So now we're going to move on to characteristics of low self-esteem. Doesn't respect others. What does this look like? What could that look like in this classroom?
Just like saying smack to each other.
Yeah. Miles, go ahead. Thanks for raising your hand. Yeah. Yeah. What about, how can you show disrespect to each other? To your peers, to your classmates? Yeah, Miles again? Yeah. What else? How can you show disrespect on the playground? Yeah.
Well, like not respecting their personal rules.
Yeah, personal space even, yeah. What about equipment? How can you respect equipment outside?
But don't like jump on the soccer balls.
Yeah, that's a good one. Miles? Yeah, yeah, or if, yeah, absolutely. Or if Miss Darby says, hey guys, we're not going to put up the equipment anymore, and someone goes and grabs it, is that showing Miss Darby respect or disrespect?
Disrespect.
Very well. So, someone with low low self-esteem characteristics are going to be something like they're scared to try new things. They don't want to fail. Maybe they know they're going to fail. They don't want to try new things right now. Right? They feel replaceable. So it's kind of the opposite. It feels valuable. They feel replaceable. They feel like, you know, I'm not really needed here, or I'm not accepted here, I'm not wanted here. How can we make someone go from feeling replaceable to feeling valuable?
Tell them that you're.
Thanks for raising your hand. Go ahead, Chase.
Your personal traits that you like about them.
Yeah, absolutely. What else? What else can we do? Go ahead, Miles. How would you talk to them? Yeah, chicken. Yeah? Is that a hand on? Yeah. Did you want to add something? No, we're good. Alright, moving right along. They're gonna feel insecure, they're not gonna feel like we talked about kind of feeling replaceable, they just kind of go interchangeably. But they feel like they're not needed, they're not wanted, nobody really cares what they're doing, right? And we're gonna do all the same things to those who feel replaceable.
Well,
So, go ahead, bud.
they'll do whatever they want because they don't feel like anyone will notice them.
Yeah. So this one kind of goes back to what if Miss Haley knocks over this chair, right? I'm going to blame others. I'm going to try to put it on someone else. Oh, you know, I think I saw Olin do it. It wasn't me, Miss Darby. I didn't knock that chair over. It was totally Olin. Alrighty. And last but not least, characteristics of someone with low self-esteem, they're going to get upset when things go wrong. They're going to feel like the world's crashing down on them and nothing's fair, life's not fair. But someone with high self-esteem is going to be like, you know what, we're going to get through this, we're going to work our way around it, and at the end of the day, we're all going to be just fine. Alrighty. So, for our next activity, we're going to be practicing identifying emotions. So, I'm going to give one next to you guys. Will you just jump over here and do a character? There we go. So, you guys each have a deck of cards that have different emotions on them. So, person one. Oh, class.
Yes.
I need everybody to have hands-off materials for now. Thank you. Okay, person one's gonna start. That's blinding. Excuse me. Person one's gonna start with a deck of cards. I'm gonna see that it says frustrated on it. Okay, I'm gonna show my face. I'm not gonna speak. I'm not gonna make any noises. I'm gonna show, I'm mad, I'm frustrated. But again, I'm not gonna speak. And it's my group mate's job to try to identify what emotion I'm portraying. So, we're still hands-off materials though. Okay, one second, let me get through it and then I'll answer questions, okay? So, once I get it, my next word's happy. I'm gonna show. I'm gonna do a little dance. I'm gonna show that I'm really happy. And then Owen's gonna be like, she's happy. And I'm like, good job. I'm gonna put my card down and I'm gonna pass my stack to Olin. And now it's Olin's turn to try to get the rest of us to figure it out. We're working solely in groups. Okay? Say I get to one and it's so hard. I can't figure out how to just show this emotion. I can skip. You each get one skip per turn. So say I skipped happy and I got sad. And then it comes all the way back around to me and I can't get this one. I can skip one more time. Okay? Because it's a new turn. It's a new round. I can skip one. And after that, I have to try really hard to get it. Okay, we're going to try to get through all 15. You guys are not timed. We're just trying to see if we can identify the correct emotion. So I shouldn't hear much talking other than the people that are guessing, okay? Okay, ready? Go ahead with your materials.
Can we take frustrated and happy off the stack?
Go for it. You can just put them at the bottom. That's totally fine. Yep, there you go, Olin. Quick, Katie, let's go, let's go.
You wanna hurry, you wanna win.
Go.
Zach.
Oh, there you go. So then take it off. Take it off, there you go. And now pass it to Jack. You go. Hold on, get the next card though. Whose turn is it? Oh, look at that. Good job. Keep going. You want to try to go? Don't look at the next one. Don't look at the next one. There we go. You did that for frustrated, silly. You see it like this. Everything's just covered. Oh. What is this? Nope, see,
I knew it had these.
keep going. Close.
Hungry? Close. Hungry?
Oh, you're acting out something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're being weird. Weird.
She
No?
thought she had you.
I thought I had it.
It's hungry.
No words. We're not figuring it out.
No. How is it not hungry?
How is it not hungry? It's not hungry. That's how it is.
Oh, I thought that was angry.
Oh, no, my handwriting is fully spent. So you got it. Hungry. Go ahead and pass it.
I don't see it.
Don't look at the next one. Pass it.
I'm all excited.
Pass it to him.
Yes. Really know what's happening?
Let me see what your word is. Oh.
Okay, I got it. I got it. Happy.
We got lots of movement up here. You look like you're flying. Are you flying? Oh.
Wow.
Three.
Close. He's being crazy right now. He needs to calm down. He has too much.
Crazy.
Starts with a word that starts with an H.
Really good. He's not selfish.
You can skip this.
Start with A.
Excited.
We gotta start with A.
Self.
Close. Let's start with that.
Oh.
When you're scared of something, you have
Energy. Oh, energy.
Look at that, he got it.
Okay.
Okay, don't look at it.
Start. What is it called? Right. Scared.
So I'm gonna go.
It is scared.
Come back in here, James. Let me see the word. When you're scared, you have a blank of something. Like I'm scared of spiders, I have a blank of spiders.
Scared.
So that's a hard one.
You know what it is. Hiding place. What? Yeah, I think
really bad about it. I hope you feel way better. But he's showing what emotion that is. Wow, look at you, Chase. Did you look through all my shirts? Alright, it's a couple more minutes, class.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, I think you all have this one in your hand. You all past it. He looks really uncomfortable right now. Do you?
Don't say it.
How many more do you guys have? Two? We're sitting under a skip mark with the sun, right? You're doing a pretty good job at this. I think I only recognize it because I know what it is. Look at his behaviors. He's kind of being very staying on the outskirts of the room. He looks uncomfortable. He's not really saying you're close. The word starts with an A. I told you this word earlier. I read it to you. Or it was I forgot the word. You guys are doing the same thing. Oh, you got it. You got it. You guys. He doesn't want to say it to God. He says, "Let us work together." Starts with A. The second letter is W. Oh, and let's sit with our bottoms on the chair, please. Hawk. Hawk. Let's say hawk. Alrighty. Class. That's okay, because we're going to get through all of them. Okay, last one. Last one. Why don't you act it off for the whole class to guess? Oh, don't look at it, because the whole class has to guess. You can't guess now. Can't guess now. Okay, go ahead, try to act it out. Everybody in the class has said, unless you stop. Close. Peaceful, it is. Alrighty, class. Alrighty, so. Oh, class. Alrighty, hands off materials. Facing Miss Haley. Very well, thank you guys. Okay, so how can us identifying each other's emotions help us understand the self-esteem of our friends? If I can see that Owen is really happy, what do I know maybe about his self-esteem for the day? His self-esteem is going to be really high. What are some other emotions that maybe Miles will show to tell us that he is having a good self-esteem day? He's having a high self-esteem day. He could be excited, yeah. Yeah.
Peaceful.
Yeah, peaceful's one. What else? Anybody else have one? What if Miss Haley's having a bad day? What are some characteristics that Miss Haley's going to show if she's having a bad day? Or some emotions I'm going to show. Maybe mad, frustrated. What else?
Maybe a little bit sad.
Maybe sad, yeah. Scared, yeah. You got any back there, babe? No? Awkward? Yeah? Alrighty. Alright, I have a quick little video to show you guys.
This read-aloud is about a little girl who thinks she can't draw. She starts with one little dot, and that dot marks the beginning of a journey of surprise and self-discovery. Peter H. Reynolds. Art class was over, but Vashti sat glued to her chair. Her paper was empty. Vashti's teacher leaned over the blank paper. "Ah, a polar bear in a snowstorm," she said.
Very funny.
Said Vashti.
I just can't draw.
Her teacher smiled. "Just make a mark and see where it takes you." Vashti grabbed a marker and gave the paper a good strong jab.
There.
Her teacher picked up the paper and studied it carefully. She pushed the paper toward Vashti and quietly said, "Now sign it." Vashti thought for a moment.
Well, maybe I can't draw, but I can sign my name.
The next week, when Vashti walked into art class, she was surprised to see what was hanging above her teacher's desk. It was the little dot she had drawn. Her dot. All framed in swirly gold.
I can make a better dot than that.
She opened her never-before-used set of watercolors and set to work. Vashti painted and painted. A yellow dot. A green dot. A red dot. A blue dot. The blue mixed with the red. She discovered that she could make a purple dot. Vashti kept experimenting. Lots of little dots in many colors.
If I can make little dots, I can make big dots too.
Vashti splashed her colors with a bigger brush on bigger paper to make bigger dots. Vashti even made a dot by not painting a dot. At the school art show a few weeks later, Vashti's many dots made quite a splash. Vashti noticed a little boy gazing up at her.
You're a really great artist. I wish I could draw.
He said.
I bet you can.
Said Vashti.
Me? No, not me. I can't draw a straight line with a ruler.
Vashti smiled. She handed the boy a blank sheet of paper.
Show me.
The boy's pencil shook as he drew his line. Vashti stared at the boy's squiggle. And then she said,
Please, sign it.
Alrighty, you guys. Chase, can you flip the lights for me, bub? Yeah, I see it. Isn't that funny? Alrighty, so I have a couple questions for you. How do you guys think Vashti's teacher made her feel?
Love, valuable,
Yeah, valuable, loved,
or
confident, absolutely. Olin, did you want to add something? Is that hand?
happy.
Happy, yeah, she was happy. At first, what do you guys think that Vashti's emotions were?
Bad.
Miles? Yeah. When she walked into the classroom and saw her artwork, do you guys think she was like super happy, or do you think she was kind of upset?
Yeah, like I can draw.
Yeah, she's like, I can do better than that. I believe in myself. So, do you guys think that Vashti's teacher helped increase her self-esteem or decrease her self-esteem? Increase her self-esteem. Very good. Why do you guys think Vashti was upset about her hanging her work? Can you guys see that? Okay, no, it's kind of a bright color. Okay, so why do we think Vashti was upset about her teacher hanging her work? Yeah, she just expects better of herself.
She knew it wasn't her best.
Yeah, absolutely. So we remember when we were talking about the difference between high and low self-esteem and the characteristics that go along with that. It said that someone with high high self-esteem is gonna want to try new things, right? Vashti wants to try out art. She wants to figure it out. She wants to do better at it. Okay. What kind of different video or what kind of influences, do you guys see in the video? Do you guys see any internal influences or external influences or both? What do you guys see? Tell me.
Especially internal and external.
You see mostly internal, so tell me about these internal influences. Miles.
Yeah.
Right. Because I know Miss Darby talked about you how internal is in your head and external is other people or other aspects of your life that are influencing you. Absolutely. So what did we see that was external then? Since we saw all the internal, you guys could easily identify that.
The boy, she was someone else that she helped.
Yeah.
And when her teacher with the dog, with her artwork, that was the extra.
Yeah, so Vashti was able to experience an external influence on herself, and then she turned around and what did she do? Yep. And then she became herself an external influence too because she taught that little boy how to do art too, right?
Yeah.
Right. Alrighty. How did Vashti use her experience to positively impact others? Chase.
She taught the little boy that he could draw, that he wasn't useless.
Absolutely, right. She was like, you know what? I used to not have faith in myself when it came to drawing, and my teacher showed me that I shouldn't have been so disappointed in myself, and she was able to create something so amazing. So, how do you guys think Vashti could have used her experience to negatively impact someone? Because we know that she chose to be positive and help influence that other person. Do you have anything for me? No? Nothing? You want me to read you the question one more time? How could Vashti have used her experience to negatively impact others? Because we know that she chose to be positive, but hypothetically, could she have chose to do something negative, and if so, what could it have been? Mouse. Yeah. Yeah.
She could be mad through the whole book.
Yeah, she could have just been upset the whole time, right? She couldn't have even changed her.
She could have been like, I'm better than you, you can't.
Yeah, absolutely. It's totally a possibility. Does anybody else have anything else they want to add? Miss Darby.
She could have said something like, oh, well, a dot is that's all you can draw. She could have not challenged other people to draw more than a dot. And then she could have just said, oh, well, that's all you got. That's all you can do.
Yeah. She could have also, from the get-go, chose to just stick with the original dot that she made out of frustration when her teacher asked her to sign her artwork. She could have just chose to not do any of that in the first place. Alright, so everybody still has that piece of paper out, right? Yeah? Okay, so you're going to need that piece of paper and a pencil right in front of you.
Wait, can you need a piece of paper?
Nope, you need one. You can use the same one you used last time. Okay. Oops, excuse me. I gotta switch it back over to the computer. Hopefully it works. We'll see. Uh-oh. Nope. What is?
Google is still open from your slides.
I don't know how to work it.
Here. You want to go into Google, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's weird. I don't know. Can you go grab Chase? Will you go see if we start? Or Olin, will you go see if Miss Darby's in the hallway?
Well, I was like all the time.
We'll see if it works one more time.
Wait, you want?
She is. Goodness.
Wait, maybe this is.
Oh no! Don't click the power button yet.
That's on. I don't know if that would work.
Oh wait, we're having progress. Did somebody say something? Olin, will you be my runner buddy and go just peek your head into the other classroom and say, "Miss Darby, can you come here?" Just go up to her and grab her.
Can you go back to where you were?
I was here.
Oh, there.
Oh,
there.
I don't know what we did, but we did it. We did it. I don't know what we did, but we got it. It was on some different, like, handwritten screen. I don't know.
Yeah,
But we figured it
was
out.
on her.
We leave for 2 seconds.
I
It was
know.
on your
Classroom goes to shambles.
Yeah, seriously.
back screen, your back row.
My computer doesn't have that same background screen anymore. I don't know what happened to
It
it.
doesn't have like the letter.
No, it was blue. It's blue now.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but we got it.
Cool.
Kiddos help me, so thank you everybody. Alrighty, so moving right along. You guys are going to,
Yay!
okay, you guys are going to silently, a problem's gonna pop up on the board. And on your piece of paper, you guys are gonna silently write out your solution to it. Okay, I have a couple of rules though. You may not rock it out, and you may not ask a teacher to intervene. You guys, as your own selves, have to come up with a solution without using rock it out or having a teacher to intervene. So, you and your friends are at recess, and you notice that one of your classmates is being bullied by a number of older students. As a group, all of your friends, you guys are all going to help this person. How would you and your friends intervene and save your classmate?
Are we
So,
gonna work together in ourselves?
you're gonna work together in a scenario, but you're gonna write it down by yourself. Okay, so you get to have all your hypothetical friends, and you get to decide what all your hypothetical friends do to help intervene on this classmate that's being bullied. So take 45 seconds to silently write out what you would do if you and some of your friends saw one of your classmates getting bullied. How would you help them? Go ahead and write it out.
Huh?
They are.
So remember who's last? Which traveler? Okay.
Yep.
Quick sentence, what would you do? How would you and your group of friends help intervene so that you can get this person who's belonging in your classroom to see? What would you do? You and your hypothetical friends.
It's so weird seeing like no one here.
I know.
Well, there's usually 14 of them here, right?
It's like half. I'm like, sure, we'll do all day.
Did you know how many you only have? I thought there was gonna be 6 of you today. I guess I could have counted. That would make sense, right?
It's alright.
It's counting is hard.
It is.
Alrighty, once you guys are done with this prompt, I want to see hands folded on your desk, utensils down.
Only like a sentence or two, right?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be anything too long. Just what you would do. If we were all hanging out at the playground and we saw that Miss Darby was getting bullied, what would we do? How would we protect her? How would we save her? Okay. Hands are folded on our desks once we're done, so Miss Haley knows she can go up. You've got fluffy hair out straight. Last time I saw you guys had the same hair.
His hair is
Oh, yeah, it's long now.
Yours is like Jesus. Yeah, now it's this. Yeah. My hair is still hates.
Just like 30 more seconds, you guys. Just a quick solution. What would you guys do?
Miss B, do you want us to go back to the gym?
Yes, please.
Remember, 2 rules. You can't choose to rock it out, and you can't ask a teacher to intervene. Remember, we have to solve it ourselves.
Yeah.
Alrighty, class.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Yes,
that
yes,
was
sir.
so sad. That was the most sad. I'd call those attention. Let's try again. Class.
Yes, yes.
That's better. I saw some energy in there. Alrighty, who wants to share what they would do if they saw one of their friends being bullied? Go ahead, Chase. What would you do?
Like, me and my friends would walk up to the bully and say, hey, stop it, that's not right, aka, tell him it's not right, and
Him or her. Right. Olin, what would you do? What'd you already know? I read it. It was good. But the class didn't get to read it. They want to they want to hear ya.
Excuse me? Did you answer her with a so? Rethink your responses.
Go ahead, bud. What would you think? What would you do?
step in front of him and my friend would say, like him. And my friends would stand up for him too.
Yeah, absolutely. Miles, did you want to share yours? There you go. That's a good idea. Have 2 different roles. Someone to talk to the bully and someone to maybe remove your friend from the situation. Absolutely. So, we have a couple more to do. So, this time you guys are going to work in your table groups. And once you guys come up with a solution together, then you're going to write it down underneath your last solution. Okay? And again, there's only 2 rules to this. You can't choose to rock it out. And you can't ask Miss B, Miss Ing, Miss Darby, Mr. Zach, or Miss Haley to intervene. Okay? So, at your basketball game this past weekend, you can't ask mom or coach or anybody to intervene. Okay? At your basketball game this past weekend, you see that there's another team waiting to play after you. They're beginning to make comments about the skill level of some of your teammates. Some of your teammates are giving in to the external influence and they're commenting back. What can you do to not only stop your teammates, but stop the other team from making comments as well? Okay, so again, you and your hypothetical friends, what are you guys gonna do to stop a couple of your teammates from commenting and the boys or girls in the bleachers from commenting? Okay, so you guys can talk about it with your group, and then once you come up with a single solution, I want you to all write it on your paper.
Okay, so I'm thinking, like, you could say, this is a competitive
That was good.
Once you come up with a solution, I want you all to write it on your paper.
Are these all where the newest books that you got? Yeah.
haven't published yet. They're coming today.
My one day after
Video I used, they have the last 7 for the books. It's like a happy video. Did you guys come up with the solution?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you're talking like orally basketball, and like I don't play basketball. If you're talking like single league basketball,
Yeah.
are you talking single league?
Yeah. Whatever you guys want. Your guys'
Well, single league. It should be fun and
There you go. Alrighty, class.
yes.
Oh, I didn't have all my friends. Ready, class?
Yes.
There we go. That's better. You guys got some volume in there. Alrighty, I want every table group to share what their group decided. So whoever wants to go first, raise your hand. You got it right here. What did you guys decide on? Yeah, there we go. We can ask or we can just ignore. Go ahead, Chase. What did your guys' group decide on?
We just told them that if it's a safety, then games are fun.
Yeah, it's just for fun. We're just here to have fun. We don't need anybody's negativity, right? Okay, go ahead, Mas. Yeah, that's a great positive way to spin it. Like, hey, you guys, you know what? I may not be an amazing basketball player because you guys do not want to see Miss Haley out on the court because it is not cute. But at least we can have fun and we can try our best. Okay, so the very last challenge that we're going to work through, we're going to talk it out as a class. But I'm going to remind you one more time. There's 2 rules. What 2 things can we not choose? Chase, what's one of them? Miles. Oh, Olin, what's the other one? Yep, don't ask the teacher or a parent. Does anybody want to read the prompt for me? Go ahead, Chase, right here, this prompt.
In class one day, you notice that a classmate is having a hard time finishing an art project and claims that they are not creative enough.
Huh, that's ironic.
Yeah, it is actually.
Huh.
You don't want to simply do the art project for your classmates, but you want to help them be successful. How can you and your friends become an external influence to your fellow classmates?
Absolutely. So we're just going to have a discussion about it, a whole class discussion. Who knows what we should do? How should we help Miss Darby? She's really having a hard time. She doesn't like art. She's like, you know what, Miss Haley, I'm not creative enough. I don't want to do this. I can't do it. I need your help. What are we going to do? How are we going to help Miss Darby? Go ahead, Miles. Yeah, you could be like, hey. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
Help them through the process, like tell them you're doing a great job.
Yeah, support them, right? Build their self-esteem. What else?
Encouragement.
You can encourage them. Absolutely. What would you do? Yeah. Chase, what would you do?
I would show them how not perfect mine and everybody else's art projects are.
That's a great idea. I love that. Like, hey, look, this is mine. It's not my favorite, but I'm working really hard on it, and maybe we could work on it together. We could sit next to each other and kind of bounce ideas off each other. Yeah? Anybody else have a solution to this that hasn't been said? No? We're good? Alrighty. So, I have a very fun game for you guys to play. It's not actually Jenga. We're just going to use the Jenga building blocks, but this game is so much fun, okay? So, what we're going to do is I'm going to count you guys off 1 and 2. So, once I give you a number, I want to see it on your fingers, okay? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2. 1. Okay, everybody show me your numbers. Nice and high. There we go. Okay. I need all my 1s in this corner and all my, oh, I haven't said go yet. Okay. When I say go, I want all my 1s in this corner, all my 2s in that corner. Once you get to your corner, I need you standing facing Miss Haley. And I also need all hands off equipment, okay? So, 1s are going to this corner, 2s are going to that corner. Ready, go. 1s, 2s. Okay. 2s, you guys are only having 3. So if Miss Darby comes back in, she can be on your guys' team, okay? So, this is what we're going to do. Can you guys see that there's 2 different stacks of building blocks?
Yes.
You're only going to be using 1 stack at a time, and remember, Miss Haley said hands off equipment. Okay? So, you guys are going to be building a structure of whatever you want. There's 12 building blocks in a stack. You need to use every single block. You can build a giant tower. You can build a long line. You can build whatever you want. Everybody needs to have a say in it, and everybody needs to set up at least 2 blocks. Okay? So, again, it doesn't matter what you build. The creativity is totally up to you. Okay? Using only one of the 2 stacks, you have to use all 12 blocks. Everybody needs to have a say, and everybody needs to put up these 2 blocks.
Okay.
Okay, ready? You guys have 3 minutes. Ready, go.
So I'm going to take 2 blocks. No, the next one.
Only 1 stack. You guys can slide the stack out. So you come out here if you like. Only 1 stack. You guys can have your stack right about where you're sitting. I want you guys to stack over here so that way there's no chance to get out over. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Now we've got some creativity flowing. Remember, we can only use 12. Can't use those ones anymore. Yep, you guys have all 12 up right now. This is super creative. Okay, once you guys are finished with your 12 block structure, please remain seated. Oh, look at this. There we go. Wow, you guys, that's super creative.
Miss Beiermann.
Awesome. Class.
Yes.
Oh, that one was much better than the last one. Okay, so the next part of this activity is that you guys, you remember that second stack of blocks you have?
Yep.
You remember how we're split into 2 groups and we have 2 random structures right now? Now, what's gonna happen is Miss Darby and her teammates are gonna stand up and you guys are gonna remain seated, okay? Miss Darby's group has a structure over there that now you guys have to build. But you can't look at that structure, so you all need to remain seated, okay? But I have a very fun thing that I like to call, oh well, it's a clapper. You're absolutely right. But I'm gonna call it the talking stick for today. So for right now, Olin's gonna have the talking stick. And what does that mean?
You can talk.
That Olin's the only one that can talk right now. Olin gets 1 sentence to try to explain the structure that you guys have over there. So Olin, go ahead and take a peek at your structure. Now come up with 1 sentence that maybe can help describe the base of the structure. And you guys are gonna tell them, and now it's your guys' job to build it. We're gonna try to make a replica by communicating with each other, but not looking. You're absolutely right. So, Olin, you have the talking stick, my friend. 1 sentence describing the base so that they can get started. What would you say? Okay. Now go ahead and pass the talking stick to Miss Darby. It's Miss Darby's turn.
I don't know if you heard
cross, he said. Okay, who's next?
Okay, next it has
Are you guys listening? She's explaining the next one. Go ahead, girlie. She has the talking stick. That means nobody else is talking. No peeking.
there are 3 blocks laying horizontally. One on top of it that is.
Did you hear that?
No.
So she said there's 3 laying vertically and 1 standing on top or horizontally, right? 3 laying horizontally. Okay, remember we had to use all 12 blocks, so we have an extra block. So, ooh, I think you might be onto something. Close. There we go. Alrighty. So now, this group, stand up. Go ahead and walk on over, peek, see if we have the exact same one. Is it the exact same as what we have? That group, you guys gotta stay over there.
No.
How many blocks or what did you mess up?
We didn't put the cross on. Yeah, we didn't put
Okay, I'll fix it. Or can I fix it?
Yeah, we can fix it. That's totally fine. Alrighty, now we get to reverse the roles. So, this is. Oh no, this is good. You guys have another stack. Go ahead and go back. And now, Chase's group, you guys get to try to decide. Thank you, miss. Try to explain your guys' structure to them. Yep, that's what you guys are gonna do. You guys each have to take a turn. Chase's turn. Are you guys ready to roll over there?
So,
She says the talking stick.
there are, in the base, there are 4 of the sticks standing up vertically in a row.
Very good. All right,
Space
that's what we
down
get.
for these.
1 sentence. Nice job. Once you guys are ready for the next set of instructions, go ahead and let us know. Alright, who has the talking stick next? Are we ready for our next set of instructions?
I think we are.
There are 3 horizontally laid on top. There's 3.
Oh wait, hang on. They're not ready yet, bud. Give them like 30 seconds. Alright, they're ready for it now.
There's 2 blocks standing up in the middle of the tower that's like on top, and 1 on top of the thing that you build after that, and it's like kind of like almost like an arch.
Okay, got it.
They're ready for our last piece.
Okay, and on the 2 sides of the arch that are vertical, there are 2 slanted ones
2 slanted ones.
that are on.
Wow, this is a hard one.
Alrighty. Do you guys want to go check theirs and see if we got it? Oh, we're almost done. That's okay, let's rebuild it. Oh, and come back, I'll rebuild it. You guys are absolutely spot on though.
Wait, Owen, you can't make fractions.
They were actually right on. You guys explained it perfectly.
Seriously, it was perfect.
Yeah, it was perfect. There's like just like here. There we go. We gotta create a stable base. Beautiful. Now you guys can go check. Go check there to see if you guys are perfect. Yes!
Oh, good
Alrighty,
sorry,
you guys are ready to
you
go
guys
back
did
to
a
their seats.
Nice. All done, Mr. Zach?
Yes, ma'am.
Good job.
Alrighty, you guys. So, class.
Yes, yes.
Oh, that was so sad. You guys make me so sad. Class.
Yes, yes.
That's better. Okay, so we worked through some challenges, we wrote them down, and then we had an actual challenge. We had to create replicas of towers that we had no idea what they looked like. You guys had complete creativity to your guys' selves. What is one thing that went really, really well during that? What did we do awesome at? Chase.
Communicate.
Communicating. We did awesome at that. What else did we do really good at? Go ahead, Miles.
Working together.
Nice. Yeah, absolutely. Working together. I felt you guys did a really good job of respecting the clapper, of only letting whoever had the clapper talk. I thought you guys did an awesome job at that. Okay. In the beginning, we were a little wordy with our descriptions, but we cut them down and we were able to get things done rather promptly. So, I have one last thing we gotta rattle through really fast, okay? Is that okay?
Yeah, totally.
I need everybody to get out a new piece of paper, grab a clipboard, and then meet me on the floor in a circle. Oh, because you need both sides of this picture.
Nice question on that.
Yeah. One clipboard, just grab the top one, it doesn't matter what it looks like. And then we're gonna sit in a circle on the floor since there's not too many of us today. Go ahead.
Mr. Z went to class already and she's gonna tell her that.
Already, so everybody's sitting with a clipboard
Yes.
in a circle.
So it's more like a line.
That's okay, we'll get there.
Oh,
Okay.
our baseball team cannot make a circle.
No, they can't.
This is not a circle.
That seems silly.
More like an oval.
Okay, so I need a circle. I need a better circle. Everybody's got to be able to face each other.
Everett, scoot forward.
Yep. You can
Everett.
make a circle. I think we can do this. Okay, take a peek at the board. See how this looks like a piece of paper that says Haley Beiermann right in the middle. Who's Haley Beiermann?
You.
Good. Okay, that means if my name is Darby Thornton, I'm going to write Darby Thornton right in the middle of my page. Nice and big. Miles, what's your last name? O'Connor? Okay, Miles is going to write Miles O'Connor really big in the middle of his paper. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Your first and your last name.
Oh, I was going to say, like, so you want me to write Charles?
That would be the long one. No, you can just write Chase and your big. Yeah, Owen, that's a big name.
This is a hard one.
There you go. Okay, once you guys are done, pencils down, hands folded in lap.
Do you want them to see?
That's fine, yeah? Owen, I'm gonna get you a new piece of paper, bud.
Too big.
What's your last name, Owen?
Barely right on this.
Like my apples. Okay, class.
Yes, yes.
Everybody raise their right hand. Show me which
No,
hand
that's
is your
fine.
right hand. Awesome. Okay. Now, take your clipboard, pass it to the person to your right. Pass it. No, keep your pencil. Pass it to the person to your
I'm
right.
not done.
What's your last name, bud? How do you spell it?
I don't remember.
I'm gonna guess.
Montgomery.
That's pretty close. Okay. So now you have a new name in front of you, right? It's not your name anymore. Now, silently, I want you to write one thing that you think is awesome about the person that is on your page. So, Miles, what do you think is awesome about Olin? Go ahead and silently write it down. Nice and small, because we all are going to write a comment on everybody's page. One thing, silently, that you think is awesome about the person sitting to your left that just handed you this. One thing's awesome. Maybe you're like, you know what, Miss Darby, you're hilarious. I'm constantly laughing around you. Or, Miss Darby, I really like your hair. Or, Miss Darby, you know, I like your sense of style. Or, I like that you're always so positive all the time. Whatever it may be, you guys have 15 more seconds to write down one comment about the person to your left, and then we're going to pass to the right one more time. 10, 9, 8. Chase, you have beautiful handwriting. Oh my goodness. Her correction is practice.
Did you hear that?
Thank you.
Do you know how many years we have been
Here we go. One comment about the name that you're currently looking at. What do you like about them? Are they really good at basketball? Are they always really respectful to Miss B when she's talking?
Okay.
Alrighty, 15 seconds to do that. How about your brother? Tell him he has a
Great
he has a nice face. Yeah.
Yeah.
He has a great face and a great family.
A nice haircut.
Alrighty.
Yeah, an amazing brother.
10, 9,
8, 7, 6.
and pass to your right. Just a couple more. One thing you think is awesome. Remember, we're doing this silently, friends. One thing you think is awesome.
Done. Okay.
I did box. Alrighty, we're almost done. And we're going to pass to the right. Quick, write something.
Pass
Who is
to
it?
the right.
Here you go. Go ahead and write that. She's good at writing horses.
Massacre.
Very respectful.
Okay.
Stop.
Boom.
Alright, an extra 15 seconds to finish this one.
I don't have one.
You guys were ready to pass.
Let's pass a little softer, you guys. We don't need to throw. Alrighty, are we ready to pass?
No.
Okay, go ahead. Chase, you can pass it.
Yes.
I feel like I would fall off with one of these. Murphy.
Kind of impossible, but you did really good.
Lots of people do follow. Of what? Everyone likes them. Okay.
10 more seconds.
Wait, I just got this. Everyone likes them, but they're enemies.
I got lots of things for everyone.
Yeah. Alrighty, and we're passing.
I got my dad.
Does everybody have theirs back now?
Yep.
Awesome.
I don't have mine.
Oh, it's right there.
Give it to me.
Lisa's just working on it. Alrighty. Class.
Yes.
What?
Oh, Miles, thank you for listening when Miss Haley's talking. Let's try that one more time. Class.
Yes.
That was much better. Thank you, everybody. Alrighty. Now, what I need for you guys is to flip your paper over.
Annoying.
Write your name again.
Nope, we're not going to write our name. Just go ahead and flip your paper over. Right now, what I want you guys to do is you guys need to write 5 sentences. This is going to be a letter to yourself, and this is going to be something that maybe if you're having a low self-esteem one day, you guys can reflect back on. You can see all the nice things that half of your class had to say about you, and you're going to see what you had to say about yourself. I want you to write 5 sentences, simple sentences, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They don't have to connect or anything. 5 sentences about yourself, things that you like about yourself, things that you think you're great at, anything you want. If I were to write it, I would be like, wow, Haley, you are so funny.
Dear
There you go. That's
Dear
right.
myself.
There you go.
5 sentences about yourself. Oh, I'm so sorry about it. I cannot see.
Just 5 sentences about yourself and what you really like about yourself. Like Miss Haley said, they don't have to connect. They can just be
Can I
5
write on it?
sentences separately.
Sure, if you guys would like to go sit at your desks, that's totally fine. If that makes it a little bit easier on you. Absolutely. It's so great. If you do choose to sit at your desk, though, please drop off your clipboard back in the bucket. Miles is getting right to it.
Oh, I'm so sorry, but I forgot. I got specific spot. I removed all of my stuff right here. Do you want this? I'll have you keep the 3 that have the 5.
That's fine. Alrighty, 1 more minute to write those 5 sentences. They don't have to be anything crazy. I don't think I've ever written on a chalkboard before, like in a classroom at least. That's cool. I like how they're everywhere. It's pretty cool.
I put them on that.
Oh, you did? That's cool.
I don't cover the, we're not there.
That's right. Oh, it looks like you're in a classroom now. It's not like a play in here. It looks, you know,
Alrighty, Reed, go ahead and put your clipboard back and return to your seat.
I only got 2.
That's okay. Class.
Yes.
Let's try that one more time. Class.
Yes.
Alrighty, well, I just wanted to wrap things up with you guys. I hope that you guys saw that you can not only boost your own self-esteem, but you can boost each other's self-esteem. And that when you're working through challenges, that it is great to work as a group, and that itself can boost your self-esteem. Because did you guys not feel awesome after you were able to explain your structures to each other and were able to replicate them almost perfectly both times? Even I felt awesome about that, and I didn't have anything to do with it. So I wanted to say thank you guys for letting me come hang out with you for the day. I had a lot of fun, and I hope you guys did too. So maybe I'll see you guys another day.
Oh, like a field day.
Yes, of course.